just drop into our heart. That first breath, just imagine dropping that seed of consciousness into your heart center using your imagination, attention, and intentions. And then from there, imagine connecting your heart to the heart of Mother Earth and breathing those energies up through your feet into your whole body. And then that second breath, connect your heart to the heart of all of creation, source, soul, creator, God, however you choose to see that and say it. And then that third breath, you merge earth, sky, and you into the sacred space of your heart. Feels amazing. I'm over here in Englewood. Just had a little bit of moment, and I figured might as well do the new moon reading. Woo! Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's do it. See it, be it, and then you do it. Woo! All right. Now in Virgo season, the cosmic energy of Earth practically takes hold, where making improvements within ourselves and our lives becomes the focus. Woo! As we begin a new lunar cycle and the moon and sun meet in Virgo, divine discontent inspires us. Yes, there is something that we feel, that we know could be better than it is. And now is the time to roll up our sleeves and get started. Yeah. Pronoia instead of, I think it's pronoia. Search that word, pronoia. But the word I was going to say was precrastinate instead of procrastinate. Just jump in. Using discernment for the highest and greatest good. Jump in if it's safe. Or even if it's unknown and scary. Sometimes jumping in, it's so helpful. It's so beneficial. And, when we're facing resistance or trauma or, any type of things that we do not like, let's say, it's for our highest and greatest good. It's there as a catalyst to help us grow and evolve and learn. But if we're just pushing, people or experiences or things away that we don't like, that may be for our highest and greatest good, they keep showing up, they keep knocking at our door, asking us, how are we going to integrate these things? How are we going to be the best that we possibly can be? And I think it starts with right here, right now, living in the present moment. And a good example is to just live in your heart. Drop from your head into your heart. When you're living in your heart, you can never be wrong. All right, let's keep going. Where did it go? Oh. With the new moon cloaked in the darkness of night, we are on the edge of releasing the previous phase and starting again. Virgo is flexible in an organized manner, invested in redesigning our intentions or course of action. And during this moon, we can feel driven to get it exactly right. Well, we're all perfectly imperfect, but if we just do the best that we can in every single moment, then you don't have to be worried about the future because you're taking care right here, right now. All right, Virgo is the mutable earth sign, down to earth, organized, and loves to be extremely competent and useful to others. Able to see what is and what could be, Virgo's vision is detailed and oriented to skilled service that makes a difference. Perfection pulls Virgo to keep striving and growing, but also can become stuck in everything that is wrong. Working with self-acceptance and self-love is a necessary practice in bringing healing to Virgo's shadow. And this is for all of us, collective, individually. We're all connected. With that, instead of focusing on what's wrong all the time, ask yourself, what's right? What's right with me? And focus on gratitude, especially having gratitude for the things that trigger you or frustrate you, or they make you go insane. Having gratitude for those things actually changes your entire life and changes the thing to where then it's more flow. All right, the main aspect to this moon is an exact trine with Uranus in Taurus, creating the potential for unexpected developments, growth opportunities, or a change of heart that could affect current projects or intentions. In this context, consider practical actions that could build upon or make a substantial impact with what you've already established that is still valued. In the midst of any major shifts that can include your relationships, money, and skills, a certain level of support or new possibility is likely that could be short-lived, so pay attention. The gift a trine offers at times can be overlooked, There's a lot of things that we're not aware of. Shout out the reticular activating system. Things like when you buy a new car, you get a car, and then you see that car all around. It's the reticular activating system. Our subconscious is so powerful, we are absorbing and downloading everything. And we may not be aware, right? Like you walk into a building, you may not notice the color of the wall, right? But if somebody asks you, hey, what's the color of the wall? You'll know what the color of the wall is. But inside of your subconscious mind has all that. It has everything mapped out. 3D, 4D, has everything. You know? So trust yourself and love yourself. At 24 degrees Virgo, Mars is loosely conjunct the new moon, but still by sign adds some edge to this lunar phase, which can result in discernment, motivation, and efficiency in decisions and actions, or frustration and excessive criticism that undermines your plans and progress. Use your awareness and personal power to stay in the heart and mind space that creates solution and growth. Yes! Mars makes an exact trine with Pluto and Capricorn, where action and higher purpose encourage each other. Look for an opportunity during this new moon for making realistic strides in your most meaningful life goals or what you consider your great work. We all have things that we're passionate about, that we're excited. Do those things. I don't care if it's like, you know, stacking rocks or painting a wall or whatever. There's infinite ways to express yourself. Express yourself. All right. Mars also opposes Neptune in Pisces, where intuition, creative vision, and a down-to-earth application can find middle ground and feed the fertile energy of this new moon. So like I said, it's the 9th right now, so this was 3 days ago. But it's still, the energy is still around, you know? And even if you're not Virgo, all these things are affecting us. Planets, stars, the atoms in the air, the breath, the words that are emanating out of your mouth. The thoughts that you are thinking. All of these things are related and in relation. All right. With the aspects between the moon and Uranus and Mars and Pluto so exact, almost to the minute, they reflect the specific nature of Virgo. Timing during this lunar cycle can be important, so look for openings you've been wanting for or that you'd like to explore. Also, be aware that Virgo's shadow of excessive or damaging criticism of yourself or others may show up. If your emotions begin to get stuck in the details, step back and take a breather. Take a breath. Take 3 breaths. Drop into your heart. Take 1 breath. No, that's 2 breaths. Take 1 breath. Just imagine everything that's frustrating you or just everything. Just breathe it all in. Hold. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. These feelings don't bother me anymore. All right. Oh yeah, take a breather. Be flexible with your original intention and operate in love. Ask yourself, what would love do now? In any situation, what would love do now? It's simple. Easier said than done. Talk things out with Mercury, the ruler of Virgo. Now in the sign of Libra, there is a spirit of connection and cooperation that can elevate plans, conversations, and relationships. This is the time to start fresh, to activate the creative process that begins deep within your heart and soul, which is you. There's no separation. During this Virgo lunar phase, honor your personal process and where this leads as you determine what and where in your life can benefit from an organized effort. Plant the seeds to do just that, and you and those you affect will be happy you did. Use your new moon magic to discover joy and emotional satisfaction in doing something well that adds value not only to your life, but to the life of others. Oh, great spirit. If you guys are interested in knowing where this new moon in Virgo falls in your personal birth chart, please send your birth information, month, day, year, time of birth, AM, PM, as exact as possible, and city and state of birth to Deborah at talkingskyAstrology.com. I love you all. Let's conclude with a simple heart space meditation, Trinity Breath activation. That first breath, drop it in your heart. And with that first breath, connect your heart to the heart of Mama Gaia. feels so good. And then that second breath, connect your heart to the heart of all of creation, source, soul, creator, God, however you choose to see that and say it. And that third breath, merge earth, sky, and you into the sacred space of your heart. I love you all. Be great, be your best, and love yourself.